Let every person be subject to the governing authorities, for there is no authority except from God, and those that exist have been instituted by God. Therefore, whoever resists the authorities resists what God has appointed, and those who resist will incur judgment. Do you want to live without the fear of authority? Then do what is good, for he is God's servant for your good. But if you do wrong, be afraid. He does not bear the sword in vain, for he is an avenger who carries out God's wrath on the wrongdoer.
What you watching, buddy? Why don't we put on some cartoons, huh?
Which cometh out of the
man. Look at this sweater, it's so soft. Hey, buddy, why don't you go get dressed?
Yeah, come on, buddy. Get dressed. Your dad's here. Oh. Thomas, what are you doing? Come on, get off the bed. I mean it.
Blair, come here.
Miss Palmer?
Yeah, sorry.
I'm Detective Rux. Have some forms I need you to fill out here. After we get those filled out, we need to get you down there to identify the body. Unfortunately, we won't be able to release the personal items.
I don't get it. What was she doing in Atlanta?
Well, I was hoping you can help us out with that.
I haven't spoken to my mother in a while. I wouldn't know what she was doing anymore.
Sorry to hear that.
So, what? You're looking for her murderer? Is this part of the investigation?
Frankly, Miss Palmer, there's not really much to investigate. We have the young man in custody who killed your mother. He signed a confession this morning and turned himself in. A young man named Dominique Reyes gave a statement early this morning. Miss Palmer, do you know Mr. Reyes?
I don't... Oh, yeah. I used to. We grew up together, kind of.
Do you have any idea of why he would want to harm your mother?
Why do you keep saying that he did this?
Ma'am, we have a signed confession. Only thing he won't give us is a reason, a motive for why he did what he did to her. Which I suppose don't matter, he's refusing counsel.
What did he do to her?
She sustained trauma to part of her face, chest.
Just do it. That's not my mother.
From the first book of John, chapter 5, verse 18, we know that God's children do not make practice of sinning, for God's Son holds them securely. And it is evil, yes, the evil, that will never touch them.
1 John chapter 5, verse 18.